Alright guys, measure 60. What happens here, you're waiting another 11 beats in between measure 57 and 59. So you're going to hear kind of the same thing. Measure 57 ends and you've got Scendi de Celis. And then you start in on the et. Now here's what happens. Adagio means a whole lot slower than allegro, which is what you were singing before. I think it's marked allegro. It doesn't really matter, I don't guess, but I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, allegro molto. Haha! Alright, so what's going to happen here is you need to go from counting quarter notes and all of this stuff, and at measure 60 you need to start counting eighth notes, which means a quarter note is going to get 2 taps on your body instead of just 1, and eighth notes are going to get 1. So you've got all this fast-moving stuff here, then you're going to hear this big chord at measure 60 that's going to sound something like this, and there'll be that in the bottom. And you're going to move right after that. So you'll hear 1 et incarnatus est. Alright? So it's going to move a lot slower. 16th notes are going to feel like 8th notes to you all of a sudden. Everything just kind of doubles in its value. Alright? Here we go. Here's measure 60. I'm not going to go too much under tempo or we would never get done. So this is right at about the tempo you would be singing it. We'll just do it a few times. 2, 3, and 1. Et incarnatus est de Spiritus Sancto et Maria Virgine et factus est. 3, 4, and 1. Crucifixus etiam. No, that's wrong. Etiam pro nobis sub Pontio Pilato. 1, 2. Passus. 1, 2. Passus. 1, 2. Passus et sepultus est. Sepultus est. And then it just takes off again, okay, at measure 72. Go back over to measure 66. Let's look at some word things really quickly. Measure 66, coming in from that, at 65 you've got 1, cruci, fi, 2, 3, 4, xus, etiam pro, no, just like the website, etsy.com, xus, etiam pro, no. Here's what that feels like if you're counting it and putting a beat on your body. At measure 65, it's crucifixus etiam pro nobis sub Pontio Pilato. Okay, so here's the nobis sub Pontio Pilato. Bis sub Pontio Pilato. 2, 3, 4, to. Okay? Those two measures are the only really funky things, and once you've got them, you've got them. Alright, let's go back and do this section one more time, and then we'll move on. Okay? So back at measure 60, here we go. You're waiting, and you're hearing 18. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, and 18. De Spiritus Sancto et Maria Virgine et homo 3, and 1. Crucifixus etiam pro nobis sub Pontio Pilato. 3, and Passus 3, 4. Passus 2, 3. Passus et sepultus est. Sepultus est. Alright? At tempo 1, what's going to happen is this. You've got pultus est. Red. Alright? And that's all you've got. Est, 1, 2, et resurrexit, and then all of a sudden you're back up to flying tempo. It's going to be hard to listen. I mean, there's cues down here in the accompaniment part, but they're going to be hard to hear at that tempo. So you've got to feel sepultus est. Et resurrexit, est, 2, 3, et resurrexit, est, 2, 3, et resurrexit. Okay? That's what you're going to be feeling for. Here we go. Slowly at measure 72, please. We will go 72 to 82. Alright? Here we go. 1, 2, and... Et resurrexit tertia die secundum scripturas et ascendit in caelum. 3, 4, and sit. Oh, that's right on the downbeat. Sorry, measure 79, right on the downbeat of 2. 3, 4, 1. Sedet, sedet ad dexteram Patris. Back to 72. Here we go. 1, 2, and... Et resurrexit tertia de... Sorry, that's D instead. Back up, 72. My fault, y'all. 2, 3, and... Et resurrexit tertia die secundum scripturas et ascendit in caelum. 3, 4, and 1. Sedet, sedet ad dexteram Patris. Okay, be careful of the counting things that are tripping me up at 74. 73, 74, you've got rexi, tertia, di, secundum scriptu. The first note of every measure is a quarter note from measure 73 through measure 76. So you need to be feeling the 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Okay? Wait to move on beat 1. I'm sorry, on beat 2 after that. Okay? On the deet, in measure 77, that's your first change in rhythm a little bit. So you've got, in measure 76, et ascendit 2, 3 in caelum. Alright, back at 72, almost up to tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and. Et resurrexit tertia die secundum scripturas et ascendit in caelum. 3, 4, and 1. Sedet, sedet ad dexteram Patris. Here we go. 72, up to tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and. Et resurrexit tertia die secundum scripturas et ascendit in caelum. 3, 4, 1. Sedet, sedet ad dexteram Patris. Good job, guys.